Aye, boom. Today's video is a different kind of styled approach. It's going to be explaining UK drill beats in... I know most of my fan base are already drill producers, but this is for the people that are kind of like not up to scratch or are just getting introduced to UK drill. Because let's be honest, it's all over TikTok, so there's bound to be new people being introduced to it. Before we get into anything, today's video is sponsored. It's sponsored by SlipperyHaze. Yeah, it's sponsored by me, okay? Today, I have released the Sauce Volume 3. And I've also released a UK drill bundle kit, which is every single kit that I've ever released all in one. Watching this video and you're new to producing UK drill, today's your lucky day. The Sauce Volume 3 contains fully ghost produced UK drill drum patterns in MIDI format, allowing you to fully customize the sound alongside the mixer presets that are also available in the kit. With 50 plus MIDI files, there's also 15 mixer presets to use on all your drums, 909s and 808s, the hi-hats and perks. I can't lie, it's very cheap. Man's ghost producing for $14.99. But if you are a new viewer and you've always been contemplating getting any of my kits, then the new bundle pack that I've released alongside Sauce Volume 3 is also for you. And I'm also feeling generous. I haven't given a discount in a long time, so boom, here's a quick little discount as well. Alright, into the video. UK drill is borrowing heavily from the style of Chicago drill back in like 2012, 2013, but has evolved like probably like 3 or 4 times since then. Producers that have pioneered the sound from the very start are the likes of Quiet Pack, Carnes Hill, and now later down the line, the likes of Ghosty, M1 on the beat. BPM for UK drill is normally between 140 to 146 BPM, and the scales that you'd normally see for UK drill are the minor scale, minor harmonic scale, Arabic scale, and also the Phrygian scale. As you can imagine, these scales lead to a lot of tension in between notes, which makes most of these scales quite dark. Saying that though, drill has evolved from more than just these gritty pads and pianos, and has now become jazzy saxophones and Spanish guitars. But as of right now, something that's quite frequently popping still are vocal melodies, as helped along by the likes of Lowski, Tion Wayne, Russ. Now the method that I use to use this melody is the exact same from this video where I broke down everything, but to save myself some time, pause this video, open a new tab, watch that one, then come back here, then watch this one. Alright, so I got this vocal sample in Contact. And then just like my last video taught us, I'm after putting it in the Fruity Slicer. I'll pitch it down 3 times and now I have this. Alright, drums. Listen up though, yeah? Because this is the most important thing that I'm going to say for the entire video. Sound selection is the most important thing of all of producing. So please, please, stop making UK drill beats with trap drum kits made by XX Scotty too fucking hotty. The heart of a drill beat is literally determined from the hi-hat pattern. Everything from a UK drill beat stems from this pattern. To create this pattern, it's 2 space, 2 space, 1 space, repeat. As you can tell from what I'm using, it doesn't exactly sound like a very traditional hi-hat, because in drill over the past couple of years, it's kind of evolved from hi-hats into something called a counter snare. So stemming from that main bounce, we have now turned it into this. In UK drill beats, normally towards the end of a 4-bar and the 8-bar, counter snare pattern or your hi-hat pattern normally tends to speed up, sounding pretty similar to something like this. Also something to bear in mind right now, we're using all sounds from all of my drum kits. To create this kind of bounce, you want to layer different counter snares with each other, some using delay, some not using delay. For example, this one. Because in UK drill beats, it's kind of always about like gaining the momentum in a beat for greater impacts for when kicks, 808s and stuff like that come into play. Next, the snare. Irregular, but fairly also regular snare pattern. For drill drums, you normally have it on the 3 and the 8, or sometimes even like the in between the 8 and the 9. If that's even the right terms, I don't even know. So for this beat, our snare is hitting like this. Alright, on to probably the most recognizable part of a drill beat, the 808. 808s can be pretty techy when you're transitioning into UK drill. Producers that aren't up to date with like drill beats quite often use probably the worst bass lines I've ever heard. UK drill plays on the effects of stereo-wise parts of the bass, while keeping the low end mono and slightly stereo-wise the rest of the 808. I do this using A1 stereo control. Safe bass means anything in this frequency here is going to be mono, and also you can control it the width of the rest of the bass with this part here. Compared to like American trap, UK drill process their 808s a lot more. Whether it's adding distortion, saturation, heavy EQs, sidechaining your kick to your 808, using extra textured effects like fruity chorus. Partner up alongside the 808, you need a kick that's going to be slapping hard, pause, but also making sure that they're not clipping, leading to make a lot of people use a soft clipper on their master. Literally just make sure you've got a good kick sample, aka the sexy kick from my drum kit, and turn that shit up. percussion, aka perks, aka perk 30s, aka what. They're primarily used to help create the bounce on a beat or are used for some kind of unique sound. Perks include shit like bongos, lasers, zap sounds, triangles, cymbal sounds. Who can forget the iconic snuff perk, gunshots? Here's an example of a bunch of perks put together to create a bounce on a drill beat. And once you combine all these elements together, voila, you've got a UK drill beat. I know that this was a very different styled kind of video. This was more so kind of for like kind of beginners or like people that are trying to switch over to UK drill beats. And also wanted to inform people about the 2 new things that I dropped today, the Sauce Volume 3 and the bundle kit. Some of the midis from this beat right in front of me are in that MIDI kit. And also if you made it this far, leave a like and a comment on the video because on Friday I'm going to be giving away the Sauce Volume 3 to 2 random comments on this video. Run me up on Twitch and Instagram because they're the only 2 things I care about. I'm out. See you later. Good luck.